What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Young Thug is back with the second project of the year and also the final installment of the Slime Season series. Now, I love the fact that Thug is going with a less is more approach. And I think that has to do with Leor Cohen really stepping in. If you've seen Leor's Snapchat or you've just seen videos, you see Leor a lot more with Thug. That means he's focused on Thug. And I think that plays into the fact of these two projects, I'm Up and Slime Season 3, being, under 10 songs. They're short bodies of work, and, put them together, you can get a full project. And I like that approach, and also the fact that they're putting them on iTunes. Because Thug has put out so much free music that it's time for him to really start selling his music. And the only thing about Slime Season 3 is it's hard to tell when a lot of these songs were recorded. Some of them hold up, but then there's like outdated lyrics in some, such as on Problem. He says Free Offset, who has been out of prison for a while now. So, just little things like that you can hear and you're like, okay, this was recorded, at least last year. And at the same time, that's also to his advantage, because if this is the type of music that Young Thug made last year and it still sounds fresh today, that's a good sign, because I've seen people raving about this project. They love this project. With these Young Thug projects, they just get so, I don't know, they come at you so quick. It's like, what do you keep saying about every project? Not to say that there's not like progression or growth, but Thug has a lane and he's carved it and he knows exactly what he's going to do. You know exactly what you're getting when you click play on a Young Thug project. You're going to get great beats. You're going to get some really creative lyrics and flows to match. And, the melodies are going to be good. So those are like the key things that Young Thug gives us on every project that he drops. So part of reviewing every Young Thug project, it gets a little tedious. Like, what do I say about this one? And I think the only thing that you really can say is kind of point out some of the good lyrics, the lyrics that stand out. But before we get into those lyrics, let me just run down my top three real quick. My favorite records, in no particular order, are Digits, Memo, and Drippin'. And I can't pick between the three. They're all really good records. I don't know. I think it's the flow on Drippin' that really catches me. But going into some of the lyrics, he says, if I want to see some titties, I'll eat at Hooters. He said that on Drippin'. And, it's cool. Young Thug does stuff that normal people do. Even if he doesn't have to. He can get titties delivered to him wherever. On Tattoos, he says, I get my weed from Snoop Dogg. It's OG. How cool would it be if Snoop Dogg is the person giving you weed? That'd be pretty cool. Even though I don't smoke, I would gladly, Snoop say, you want some weed? Of course I want some weed. I'm not going to smoke it, but, I would gladly accept. On Problem, he says, damn, it's Friday, I need angel dust. Again, that's not a creative lyric by any means, but just the fact, like, it sounds kind of wacky. It sounds funny. Like, oh, he checks his watch and it's Friday, he checks his phone. Oh, I need angel dust. I don't know, but I wanted to highlight that. There's a Liu Kang kicking reference. If you know Mortal Kombat, you know who Liu Kang is, on Digits. And one of the best lines on the project was on Worth It. He says, I only eat green like koala leaf. And, I was kind of looking more into the line. Obviously, eating green is meant for money. But then I was kind of looking at like the koala leaves, which is the eucalyptus leaves. Those are like what they eat. And in my findings, I found out that they're poisonous to humans. And so I thought maybe Thug unknowingly added a different layer to the thing, Not necessarily saying like money is poisonous to him, but money is definitely poisonous to some people. And I don't know, maybe I'm just going too deep into it. I don't know. But Slime Season 3, 8 songs. It's a pretty good project. It's better than I'm Up, which I didn't really care for at all, but it's not better than Slime Season 1 or 2. But it does end the series on a high note, and now it's time for Young Thug to really focus on his debut album. And I'm curious as to what will happen on there, because when you give us all these free songs and then start to do the retail project thing, like how does your album separate itself from a Slime Season 3 or Slime Season 2? that's what I'm most curious about going into High Tune. So I guess we'll find out in the summer or the fall whenever it does come out. But for now, I would love to know your thoughts on Slime Season 3. Let me know in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. Until next time, peace.